Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back with another video, giving all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, which the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai, which the world calls Jesus Christ. Shalom, shalom. And this video isn't going to be too long, right? This is just a quick update on what's going on, right? So this is CNN Business, right? It says the food supply chain is breaking, Tyson says, as plants close. Now, Tyson is a huge meat company, huge, a giant, right? As Esau would say, right? They say that's a giant. Right now, this giant, this would be I believe they call it an umbrella company, right? Or it has umbrella companies, meaning that it has other other meat companies, right? That it owns, other small meat companies that it owns. So if Tyson is closing down, all these small other little plants, right, they're closing down too, right? And like I said, Tyson is a huge meat company, man. They own a lot of companies, and that's where most of your meat comes from, right? So we're beginning to see that these famines are coming, right? Yesterday, I did a video on World War III. Now the famine is escalating, right? This coronavirus is the beginning of sorrows, literally, man. You brothers and sisters that think that this is going away, oh, I'm going to be a city girl in the summer, and I'm going to be a hot boy in the summer. I'm about to do this on my birthday. Y'all worrying about birthdays. Meanwhile, we in the beginning of sorrows, man. And the Lord's going to destroy you lukewarm, not know what's going on, brothers. You don't know what's going on. The Lord's going to put you to death because you don't know what's going on for a reason, right? The Lord has blinded you for whatever reason he has, right? He's doing it in righteousness because he made you to be wicked. Right, some vessels made it to honor and some to dishonor. Right, like Brother Atazwam like to bring out. Right, and that's that. And you got to deal with it. And this famine, you got to deal with it. The end of the world, you got to deal with it. Right. So again, the food supply chain is breaking, man. Right, just earlier we was experiencing 2nd Ezra 6:22 on a high scale. Now the Lord got another prophecy coming to pass, man. The Lord is speeding these things up, and he's making it worse and worse. You hear about this and that from time to time, but now it's getting worse and it's speeding up, man. These prophecies are months apart, right? Now let's go into some precepts. Like I said, it's not going to be long. This is the book of Luke 21 and verse 11. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. And the Lord said there shall be great signs from heaven. And one of those great signs is the famines, man. There's a huge famine going on in the world. And now Tyson's meat company is closing down its plants. It's about to get serious out here, man. And they throwing you these stimulus checks to shut you up. They could care less about you. They're just throwing you this money to shut you the hell up. You getting $2,000. Meanwhile, the food companies is closing down. What the hell you going to use the $2,000 to do? Not a damn thing. You're going to soon realize that the money that they giving you, Slakia, is just paper. It's just material. Right? Next precept. Matthew 24 and verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. So all of this is the beginning of sorrow. This ain't nothing, man. This is the tip of the iceberg, man. Right? The tip of the tongue. Right? More things are to come to pass. Right? A lot of things are still to come, man. Right? Massive killings. Right? Murders. Right? Robbery. Pilgrims. People living in the mountains. Men eating their own flesh. Their own children. People's children getting taken away and getting eaten. Right? People going into FEMA camps. Right? World War III. There's a lot of things that have to come to pass. This is the beginning of sorrows. Now, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 18. It says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils What shall I do when these evils shall come? So what shall you do when these evils are coming on this earth, man? It's famine. It's famine coming on the earth. What shall you do? What are you going to do? The only thing you can do is turn to the Most High God. Right? That's the only thing you got. In times like this, you're going to only be able to trust in the Most High. Bear with me. Proverbs. Right, so this is the book of Proverbs 3 and verse 5. It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. So in these times, you got to trust in the Most High with all your heart and don't lean on your understanding, man. You can't do that. Right? Slack you, bear with me. Right, so you got to trust in the Most High when these things come to pass. Right, with all your heart. Ecclesiastes 8 and 5. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. Right? Because to every purpose there is time and judgment, therefore the misery of a man is great upon him. Right? So whoso keepeth the commandment shall fear no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. So if you wise, you're supposed to be declaring these prophecies, right? You can go into other things like milk, but now it's time to go in these prophecies, man, because we living in the time of prophecy, right? Prophecy on a high scale, on a grand scale, on a new level, man. The Most High is upgrading, man, right? So you got to repent and keep these commandments if you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. You other nations, get ready for captivity and the sword. And you Jake that's not repenting, get ready to get hit with these ICBM missiles and go through all peril and hell on this earth, man. That being said, I'm going to give all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, which the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai, which the world calls Jesus Christ. Shalom.